Milling refers to the processing of surfaces of pieces of various shapes and sizes carried out with a tool called a milling. The cutter is a multiple tool made up of several cutting gauges arranged radially on a circumference. As the cutter rotates, it detaches relatively small-sized chips from the piece, which advances in a straight line. Each cutting gauge wedges into the workpiece like a chisel, or rather like a nail, and breaks off a comma-shaped chip. In milling, each cutting gauge of the cutter is involved in removing the chip during only part of the rotation of the cutter. During most of the rotation, the cutting gauge rotates freely and has time to cool down. The stress on the cutting gauges is therefore not as strong as for the lathe tool, whose cutting gauge is constantly engaged in cutting. Smoothing of support surfaces for machine parts in general, for example support surfaces, tools, etc. Machining of flat surfaces on pieces of any shape. The figure shows a tenon and the respective fork, obtained by milling on the ends of two shafts. Flattening of faces that are however inclined. The figure shows a V-shaped prismatic block. These blocks are used to place cylindrical bodies in a position perfectly parallel to a plane. Due to their high precision, they are normally ground after milling. Processing of flat and inclined surfaces. The figure shows a so-called dovetail, for example a prismatic coupling that allows the sliding of a slide along a guide. Given the high degree of precision and smoothness required by the sliding surfaces of dovetails, they are generally ground or scraped after milling. Execution of grooves in general and slots in particular for keys and tabs. Keys and tabs are used to fit elements such as wheels, pulleys, levers, etc. onto shafts. Gears are usually built on machines called gear hobbing machines. Since we do not have gear hobbing machines, the gears can be built on milling machines, but in a considerably longer time and with less working precision. Gears can have straight, helical, or conical teeth. In a similar way to helical teeth, cutters, twist drills, etc. are made on milling machines.